treated for thyroid?
Since birth, because he had prolonged the neonatal jaundice and breech delivery. At that time he was investigated and he was found to have hypothyroid, T3, T4, TSH.
It was a case of cretinism.
Cretinism.
It is a
So
diagnosed as
since
a
birth
case
he
of
is
cretinism.
being treated with 25 microgram of this L-troxin, and gradually we have changed to 50 microgram, and recently he is on 75 microgram of L-troxin per day.
And you have rating mother's height was 50%.
50, might be 50% of ICMR standard. It is normal. Normal standard is 10th percentile to 97th percentile. Mother was 50th percentile, father was in 75%. It is normal. Regarding treatment, you have started with recombinant growth hormone at a dose of 0.8 milligram per kg per week in 7 divided doses. It is available in pre-filled cartridge like insulin syringe. Basically, you take this growth hormone at bedtime, daily at night, along with thyroxine 50 milligram, and it is gradually improved to 75 milligram. Cortisone 10 milligram per day, and along with the calcium, protein, and multivitamins. This is the progress of
normal.
Huh?
What is the level is normal?
lower side of the normal.
Lower side of the
Lower side of the normal. Lower side was 5 and it was only 6.
And that's why gonadal hyperplasia.
Gonadal hypertrophy, it may be multiple pituitary hormone response, there may be also gonadal hormone deficiency, but at this age it cannot be ascertained.
This treatment started, what is treatment started?
7 years of age. Last year only. He has completed 1 year by this February. And this is the growth chart we have maintained. At the time of admission it was 101 centimeter and weight was 15 kg. After 1 month it became 103.2 centimeter, weight 17 kg. And then 106 centimeter, and now it is 120 centimeter. 2 days back the patient was here.
Wonderful growth.
So almost 18 centimeter growth in 1 year.
Thanks, Dr. Malik.
Public growth
It is
hormone.
normal growth pattern.
Dr. Sen
No, it is
wanted-
tending towards normal.
What will happen to our hospital?
It is tending towards normal and show the growth curve.
Pune mein-
And time to time we have to estimate this IGF-1, IGF-BP3, F3 and F2. If thyroxine level is less, then we have to adjust the thyroxine level. Similarly, IGF-1 and IGF-BP3. IGF-1 is insulin-like growth factor 1. The growth hormone acts through this hormone only. It is converted to IGF-1 in liver, and this is responsible for cell differentiation and cell division and increased metabolism and protein synthesis. Now, after therapy, the IGF-1 and IGF-BP3 was normal, and subsequently after 3 months it will become less, and we have increased the growth hormone level from 0.18 to 0.2 milligram per kg. This is the growth chart. ICMR chart. The father's height is 176 centimeter and mother height is 150. So father's height plus mother's height divided by 2, that is mid parental height. Plus 6.5 in case of male and minus 6.5 in case of female. And that should be the ideal height the boy or girl should attain at the age of 20 years age. And you can trace down the curve backward, that is normal curve. Had it not been a case of growth hormone failure, he should have covered this red line. But because of growth hormone deficiency, the line below 3rd percentile was his growth curve. And we have started at that point, growth hormone started everything in the last February. And the curve is just pointing upward, already crossed 3rd percentile. Once it is, it will attain that parental curve, then we may stop this growth hormone. This is the same thing. This is our patient Joy Kumar in first visit, and after 3 months of therapy, you see there is some lumpy feature because of fluid and water retention due to growth hormone. Because of fluid and salt retention occurs following growth hormone therapy, and which automatically disappears.
Cortisol also.
Cortisone also, and this is after 6 months. Is Joy Kumar with his father and mother. This is the gain in height he has achieved. Initially, this was the height at 7 years, at 7 years 4 months, and during the end of the year, he has already achieved around 18 centimeter gain in height.
Wow.
Now I want to discuss regarding disorder of growth. Short stature is defined as height less than 3rd percentile or 2 standard deviation below the mean height for age and sex, or growth velocity less than 25th percentile for age and sex. Or if child has a very short height for mid parental target age, that already I have discussed it regarding the growth curve. If the child will not follow this growth, normal growth curve between 10th and 97th percentile, then it is a case of short stature. The measurement of growth. Measurement of growth, the supine length below 2 years of age is taken by infantometer and standing height after 2 years by sternometer. This measures the skeletal growth. Then somatic growth is measured by weight in kg, mid-arm circumference, skin fold thickness, and head circumference shows the brain growth. The common cause of short stature stunting is malnutrition in childhood. So these are the characteristics to measure malnutrition, that is mid-arm circumference. It is usually 16.5 to 17.5 centimeter between 1 to 5 years. If it is less than that, it is abnormal, and if it is less than 12.5, that means the child is malnourished. So these are quark stick index and the mid-arm circumference and head circumference ratio, bullet index, body mass index. So these are the characteristics through which we can diagnose malnutrition in them. Then height velocity. Height velocity is defined by rate in height in centimeter per year. This is a graph. In x-axis the age and the y-axis in increase in height per year. This becomes a W-shaped curve. Gradually the rate of growth decreases as the age advances, and it becomes around 4 to 5 centimeter per year during 5 to 6 years. And again there occurs a growth spot increase during puberty, and again it declines and becomes parallel. This is in first at the time of birth in Indian children, this is 48 to 50 centimeter normal standard, and in first year there is gain in height up to 25 centimeter. By end of first year even 75 centimeter. In second year 12.5 centimeter, and third to fourth year 6 to 7 centimeter, and then it decreases 5 centimeter per year. Again during puberty there occurs pubertal growth spot. There occurs increase in height 9 to 11 centimeter in case of male, and 7 to 9 centimeter in case of female. Predicting adult height I have already discussed. Then body proportion. At the time of birth, the navel is the midpoint of the baby, but upper segment and lower segment are considered according to the pubic symphysis to upper part and the lower part. At the time of birth it is 1.7:1, and then it decreases to 1.3:1 by 3 years. By 6 years it becomes 1.1, and then it is continue like that. Similarly, arm span is more than 2.5 meter than the body length at birth, and by 11 years the arm span becomes equal to body length. Then pubertal ascent. The pubertal change occurs around puberty, around 12 to 14 years in the female and 13 to 15 years in the male. During that time there is a Danner's method of sexual maturity rating. In that case you have to see the gross nodule growth, the testicular growth, the penile length, the testicular volume, the distribution of the pubic hair, their texture, and considering all these parameters, that is sexual maturity rating, for which you can know whether the child is having adequate puberty or not. Bone age is also assessed by taking the X-ray of the wrist, elbow, and in that case we see the appearance of the epiphyseal center, the level of calcification, the length of the growth plate, then the difference between the diaphysis and the epiphysis. And there are two scales of Tanner scale and Grulleci-Pyle atlas, which are some computerized methods to which data are fed, and that can give the accurate bone age of that child. But roughly we can see the X-ray plate like this. A capitate and hamate appears at 1 year, lower and radius at 2 years, triquetal at 3 years, lunate at 4 years, scaphoid at 5 years, trapezium and trapezoid at 6 years, and pisiform at 12 years. In this case, the bone age is 2 years of age, while the chronological age is 7 years of age. Then history is very important, history and physical examination, particularly antenatal history in relation to any drug, any disease, maternal illness, gestational age, birth history, whether it is low birth weight or appropriate for gestational age or small birth weight, developmental history and family history also very important. And regarding the parameters of height, weight, body proportion, color, avitamination and systemic examination. In systemic examination, the other conditions like the storage disease, hemolytic anemia, and renal failure, all these conditions which will give rise to stunting can be detected. And if there is any dysmorphism like wide set eyes, low set ears, or webbing of the neck, increased carrying angle, in this case you have to go for this chromosomal study. These are the differential diagnosis of Saussure. The first differential diagnosis will be familiar. It is a normal condition. If maternal height is small and